Okay, guys, got something new. Um, Said I wasn't going to do this, but for the last year and a half, I've got so many calls on a touring center stand, mainly for crossover tube exhaust. I get a lot of calls for that. So I felt like I was missing the boat. So I went ahead and started designing something for that, and this thing came out pretty nice. There's a couple of features um, that I like about it, and I'll show you guys. First, the biggest feature is the legs go forward. This is a oil tank off of a twin cam transmission, so I just got it bolted here. But the legs go forward like our M8 Softail stuff. So you can see here, this is where the this cap is not the right cap, so I just have it hanging there. But this is where the crossover tube comes right through and comes around. So this stand works with crossover tubes, and we'll have different size legs, and then of course the stackables and everything. And also, it bolts to the transmission, just like our M8 Softail stand does. You guys can kind of see there. Gets away from that bent up cross member on the bottom that you have to push around and bend and everything else to put stands on. We used a spherical Heim bearing on this side, so that way the line will be nice, and then this will take up any kind of misalignment or anything like that. So that's, we put a spherical Heim bearing there, and then bushings on this side. And then also, it's really flat on the bottom, so I put a cross plate across the bottom. So all of you audio guys that are wanting to do lay frame and but still need the center stand for competitions and stuff, this thing is all flat across the bottom, so you could set your bike right down on the stand. And I mean, we might do some little rubber snubbers in here or something, or Delrin, something in there to protect the stand a little bit. But I mean, this thing's pretty beefy. That's a 3/8 plate right there. So, and then all of this is flat right here. On both sides, it's all flat, so you can just set it right down on there. And then that's our motor that we normally use for our other stands. So I was just going to hit it really quick so you guys can kind of see. These stands are really quick with this style of motor on them, so it goes up and down really quick. I'm going to walk over to a bike where I have a 3D printed one mounted on the actual 3D printed prototype one, so you guys can see it on a bike. Basically, you just see the leg. You can kind of see the motor deal in there next to the crossover tube. It's kind of close, but it still clears. And then on the underneath side, you can see kind of how the frame and everything, how kind of tied up against the frame it is, and then all the flatness all the way across. So this is the primary side, and then I'll show you and then this is the other one where it tucks in there, and then you can see there how everything kind of comes around and misses the crossover tube and stuff. But so I think it sticks down probably total 1/4 of an inch maybe. We're just, that aluminum one that's on that oil pan is our prototype one, so it's still going to be a little bit before we get them done and actually ready for sale. But I wanted to kind of show you guys. And then this is how this isn't the right leg for this stand, but it's going to start there and then it's going to end about right there. So it'll cross, that's a fact. This is a factory exhaust on this 15 Road Glide. So that's exactly how it's going to go. From there, probably for about right there. So yeah, we are on it, and then as soon as we get this one knocked out, we'll be on the M8 stance right after this one. So there's the opposite side on this side. So that's it, guys. This is our biggest one we're going to drop soon. So be looking for it. AF Customs, we out.